Greetings and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We are on Manan investigating a murder from the friend of Sindri. We have carved along just because, he's here. So, we are investigating a Sindri murder. Although Sindri is not the one who was murdered. It was his counterpart from the Sith Republic. Sith Republic? I'm with the Republic. The Sith Empire who are trying to take over the world, or the galaxy. Anyway, our search for the Starforge has brought us here for the Fish Planet, as we need to do things for everyone else in order to get things done for ourselves. There is one more thing I actually wanted to investigate in the murder, which is in the hotel across the way. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that first before we continue on with interrogating a captured individual and then probably trying to sneak into the Sith base. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the hotel real quick. And I'm going to see if I can talk to that cleaning droid. The cleaning droid was no help.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
What did they do to him? What was he doing out here? There. I don't have time for this now. What did they do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Sure.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
What do I have to work with?
What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch.
A catch? What am I catching?
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
I guess.
Hey, you! Wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Wait, how are you sleeping? You're standing up. Inject him with the neutralizing agent and start over with the serum stuff. Interrogate him.
Boy, what do you want?
Relax, I'm not here to threaten you.
You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic.
Say, we're the only ones who will take you in now. If you talk, we can make it worth your while. I don't want to hurt you unless you make me. Sure, I don't want to hurt you unless you make me.
Please don't hurt me.
I don't want to hurt you. If you talk, we can make it worth your while.
Ha, worth my while. The Sith don't pay very well, but they'd kill me.
We're the only ones who will take you in now.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
But they wouldn't, would they?
They would. What, that's it?
What do you want?
We know about your companion. Maybe we should do something about Tela. We know about your companion.
What companion?
We don't really need you. Your companion will tell us what we need to know anyway. Persuade lie. Perhaps we would give you back to the Sith, but keep him. If you don't tell us, he will suffer. No, we will try something else.
What do you want?
Maybe we should do something about Tela.
Tila?
Tila.
How did you find out about her?
We could make life easy for both of you here in the Republic. Talk or something may happen to her. We have her already. She may be spared if you talk. We can make life easy for both of you here in the Republic. Talk to something may happen to her. No!
No, never.
Damn! He blanked out.
The next here with the new agents, turn over. Interrogate!
What do you want?
Not here to threaten you. But maybe we should do something about Taylor.
Tila?
Tila.
How did you find out about her?
It's like I keep saying her name wrong. Talk or something may happen to her.
No, please don't hurt her. Please.
Wow, you're really easy to turn. They probably should have got a spy without, attachments. We can make life easy for both of you in the Republic.
Yes, it could be so much easier.
Yes. We have her already. She may be spared if you talk.
All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
Oh my god, I'm a liar.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Well, that was stupidly easy. Where does this go? Restricted access. I don't think I have access there. I don't think I have access to the restricted access. Oh my god. I'm running around like I'm an idiot. All right, let's go sneak into the Sith base.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Terminals. Wait, what? Why am I in this room? Terminal sequences?
The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
What? Sure, yeah, well, let me see what this is. Okay, the computer was confusing. I don't quite understand what it was asking for, but we already got the code to get into the base, so we're gonna just go into the base. Zeta 245698 Alpha, let me in.
Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Thank you. I'm bringing them. Probably have no business being in there.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I know the passcode.
Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately.
Uh-oh.
You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Uh-oh. Oh, well, you gotta die. Okay, good. Destroy droid! Cool. Hope that does something. Oh, wow. Okay, that does something. These droids are actually really easy to destroy. Why were they so hard before? Alright, well, that happened. Now let's get it right. Nope. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well. Too bad you only let one person in. Do you have anything good on you? Nerve enhancement pack. No. Alright, well, I guess that, let's find out where these go. Flow control room. That sounds exciting. Oh.
Down you go! Let's go!
Oh, wow. All right. I like that move. Destroy droid. That was super helpful against the droids. Are the red troopers like foreshadowing of the Imperial Guard? Gross. Wait, oh no, it's like robot bits. Okay, never mind. Water's pump analysis. Water pump analysis. Is that something I need? Commander has in regards to the system places the water form of the ocean to the thermal heaters. What were you thinking? What made you put that airlock mechanism on the only other path to the north side of the base? Now everyone has to know how to cycle the water out of one room and into the adjoining one for each one of the 3 rooms in sequence without accidentally flooding the room they're in. We lost 7 troopers just this week. Next time I'm there, you better show me how to do it properly. I can't afford to lose any more of my aides while trying to get to the Selkath. Adjutant, sorry, sir, but we had to change the pump mechanism since one of those fish people swam into one of the intakes outside. The external flow controls push the water into the chambers north and south only now. The flow controls on the inside wall switches the water between sides east and west. The trick now is to push the water to the north and south extremes, then switch the water east-west and walk through the meters by the flow control panels show if there is water in the adjacent room. You also installed life form detection sensors, so there shouldn't be any more aid problems. We're trying to get the system passed as quickly as possible, sir, but the Selkath authorities monitoring our base have made this much more difficult. Wait, is this going to be a problem? Alert. Alert. Okay. Right. Alert. Alright. I went. Alert. I just guessed. Okay. Oh, that was confusing. All right. Ooh-wee. Yeah, everyone good? I'm good? Everyone good? Oh, why am I running so fast? Do I have force speed attached to me? Oh, all right, I did. Oh, check out what these guys got. Credits. Nice. Computer slice computer, 1 spike. View East Barracks. Okay. Accessing. Okay. Computer overload, power cut, no. Security room, that where I am? Nope. Ooh. Ooh, there's a world security droid. Metal droid in there. Stable force field. Corrupt droid targeting program. Oh my god. So many. Oh, I have a lot of spikes though. Stable sentry droids. 6 spikes. Return to system override menu. Stable force field. Okay. Did that. I have destroyed droids, so I think I'm okay. Security room. I think that's where I am. Security reception. All right, I'm not in there. Training room. Oh, there's a Selkath in there. What is he doing in the Sith base? Huh. Below control room. Oh, that was the room I was in. That was very confusing. Steam control room. Alright, there's nobody in there. Disassembly room. Ooh. You know, honestly, these guys are not too terribly difficult to destroy. I think maybe I'll just fight my way through all the rooms. Download area schematic, 3 spikes. Sure. Is that gonna actually help me? Alright. Cool.
You asked for this!
And now he dies. Ooh, he's a heavy trooper. Okay, he's supposed to be a little harder. Alright, everyone get together. Jolie, you're gonna do some healing. Okay, everyone. No! Jolie, you were so close to ruining everything. Really? Nothing? Ah, crap!
How'd you like that?
Woo-wee. Oh, wow, that guy's a lot easier to kill than that guy. What's the difference in the droid's abilities? Whatever. Let's get your stuff. Oh, and this is probably just like, do I go left or... Oh, no! I regret everything. Oh, okay, these guys, sometimes they're a real pain in the butt. Exploring the Sith base. What's this room again? Droid repair. Whew. Yeah, I'm just killing Sith. Probably shouldn't be doing it. You. Oh wait, it's probably droid remains. Stun ray, good items. Broken droid. Tell me your secrets. Data module. What's that? Managed to retrieve the encrypted data module from the Sith base. Now you need to return it to Roland Wan, so he'll tell you what he may know about a star map on this world. Okay, but what about, you know, other stuff? Let's go this way. Ah, crap! Come on.
There you go!
Not this again!
Oh my god, how much health does this droid have? These assault droids are hard to kill. Oi, Dios mio. Dios mio. Sealed door. Permanently sealed, huh? This not a dolphin door? Sealed? Arr, 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 arr. Elevator to Otto City. Guess that's where I'm gonna just head on out then. Uh-oh. Here, human. You're placed under arrest of the Otto City Civil Authority. Is he talking to Karth? What? Why? I have done nothing wrong. Though the Sith Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. So? Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that contact had been cut. So? That's a you problem, not a me problem. Our cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before contact was lost, and fighting apparently began. Hey, they attacked me. It is the conclusion of the Otto City Civil Authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompany you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel itself prohibited from leaving Manan. We will leave. Now, do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. Why? It's not sovereign territory, it's not Otto's territory. Uh-oh. Well, this is a problem. Greetings, human. I am called Boalas, and I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. Arbiter? I don't need anyone to represent me. What I have been charged with. You have been charged with initiating violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Otto City. It's all the Sith's fault. How will you get me free? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. Yeah, okay, ask away. I have already been given all relevant data on you and your companions, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed, I find that unlikely, Offworlder, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to your view. I was given the access codes! What is your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior. I'm on a mission to stop them from taking over the galaxy. The Sith are an expansionistic power, true, and at war with the Republic. You may make it your personal mission to foil them, but the authorities take a dim view of it taking place here. I think you will need a more thorough explanation in order to convince the judges. That should be all the information I require of you for now. If you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you are ready. Oh my god. Don't you need to ask more questions? I have all the information I need. We should proceed now. The judges are waiting. Proceed! How can you expect to defend me without getting more information? I think this trial is relatively straightforward. It should be obvious to the judges what has transpired. What? Are you like my public defender? You have no... fine. Let's get this trial started. Maybe I should represent myself. No, they always say in legal system you should never represent yourself. Alright, well, we shall proceed to the courtroom. But wait. You stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? My client pleads not guilty, your honors. What? I mean, yeah, no, I'm not, I did the thing. Allow him to continue. Let the record show that this trial has commenced. Presiding are judges Selkath. Alright. Yosa. Nalekshikan. Kolta. And Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of this individual in the recent assault on the Sith Embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pleaded not guilty, yet there were reports of weapons fire and detonations from within the Sith Embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. No, it was a training exercise. My client was there by circumstance and was not involved in the disturbance. Allow them to continue. This is merely a mistake against a person who was there in the wrong place at the wrong time on legitimate business. That does not seem likely, Arbiter. The weight of the material evidence, including those items in the defendant's possession, is too strong. What legitimate business was your client involved in at the Sith Embassy? The business of the Jedi Order, of course. My client was, as noted on the entry transcript, is a member of said order. Allow him to continue. As a member of this order, my client is above reproach. A Jedi would not have murdered so many out of spite. The order is involved in a war with the Sith. A very messy war. It is not unreasonable that some fanatic would seek to bring that war here. My client is not a fanatic. Like a subapod waiting to strike when it hatches, no doubt. I am not a subapod. Please, Your Honor, that is unfair. Enough! We have heard enough. You haven't heard anything! Your explanation is not good enough, Arbiter. You have failed. There is more than enough evidence to convict this criminal. Please, Your Honors, my client is mentally incompetent and unable to form complex thoughts. Please, I throw my client on the mercy of the court. What the fuck? I think maybe now I should interrupt. Maybe I should allow him to continue. I don't know. What should I do? Continue. The court does not dispense on mercy, only justice. Your client will be sentenced according to our laws and tradition. Uh-oh. No, I'm a Republic citizen. I'm innocent. For the crimes you have committed against the Sith and against the laws of Otto City Civil Authority, this court finds no alternative. We hereby sentence you to death. You will be executed immediately. This court has spoken. Uh-oh. All right, so he's going to start the trial off, maybe this time, and then I will go from there. Stand accused of grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy there. How do you know? The Sith haven't represented themselves. How do you plead? My client pleads not guilty, Your Honors. Interrupt. What is it, human? You must have a good reason for interrupting our proceedings. I wish to dismiss my arbiter. Yes, I will defend myself. As no contract, I shall retire. How do you plead? Not guilty? Trial has commenced. Presiding are judges Selkath, Yosa, Naleshkan, Kota, and Dula. The trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of this individual in the recent assault on the Sith embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pleaded not guilty, yet there are reports of weapons fire and detonations from within the Sith embassy. Yes. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith embassy? I was working for the Republic. I was killing Sith, see? Simple. It was just a coincidence. I was working for the Republic. You were working for the Republic, so the Republic had to break in and kill the Sith? It is as I suspected. Whoa, wait, yeah, you're the one that's the Sith sympathizer, aren't you? Do not jump to conclusions. Why did the Republic have you enter the Sith embassy? I was there for diplomatic negotiations. I am skeptical of this assertion, but it does seem in the character of the Sith to renege on their commitments. There have been many provocations before this. Their character is well known. Indeed, but that is not an issue for outsiders to hear. We will adjourn to debate your story and the charges brought against you. We have reviewed your case and decided that there is not enough evidence to convict you of this crime. So you have to lie to succeed, I guess. The provocations of the Sith are well known, and we will be issuing a memo of censure against them. Their embassy is considered off-limits to all Otto City security personnel. You think? No calls or incidents from their base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of Selkath law. I thought they were never under the protections. What? How very strange. You have been found innocent and may leave as you desire. This trial is now over. Alright, so what have we learned from this, boys and girls? Lie. Lying is what you do. Laura?
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial.
Yeah. Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
Oh, really? He has killed many Sith before. Don't worry, Laura. I'll save him. Your husband might not be so innocent, Laura.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Well, I didn't find anything on the Sith base. Alright, let's go talk to Sunry. I'm still trying to solve the murder. I meant the individual murder, not the fact that I killed a bunch of people on the Sith base.
Joey, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Indeed.
I grow weary of staring at these 4 bare walls.
4 bare walls? You're more like in a hexagon.
You know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
It's like they wrote his dialogue before they even built this room. Let's go over the evidence. I need to investigate the case some more. Any ideas where I should look? There's a few things we have to clear up. Oh, there's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
There was a Rhodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rhodian? I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who was hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
So I should go talk to Glupar again? The judges said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll go back to the hotel.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Yes. That's an interesting sign. Too bad they all say this.
So, Jolie, you decided to leave your little hermitage in the forest and come help us stop the Sith.
Well, this happened.
I guess you realized this was worth coming out of time for.
Yeah, that's right, Sonny. The Sith are the greatest evil to hit the galaxy since, well, the Mandalorians. And they're the worst thing since Exar Kun, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc.
Okay, old man, you lost me there. You trying to make a point?
Look, everybody always figures the time they live in is the most epic. Most important age to end all ages. But tyrants and heroes rise and fall, and historians sort out the pieces.
What are you saying where it isn't important? If you feel that way, why did you come with us? I think it's pretty clear that Malik is the tyrant in this case.
Malik is a tyrant who should be stopped. If he conquers the galaxy, we're in for a couple of rough centuries. Eventually, it'll come around again. But I'd rather not wait that long. So we do what we have to do. We try to stop the Sith. But don't start thinking this war, your war, is more important than any other war just because you're in it.
That's an interesting theory, but I don't buy it. The Republic stands for something. It stood for something for 15,000 years, and if it falls, everything will change forever.
You believe whatever you need to get through this, Sonny. Bottom line is we both want to stop Malik. So let's not get hung up on the details. Let's just get back to stopping him.
You study history too hard and your head might explode. I feel like I'm missing something. I didn't find anything on the embassy either. The Sith embassy. I don't think I can fully explore this embassy. Maybe I should ask him some more stuff.
You managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base.
Did you not hear about what the trial I just went through?
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What has the Republic done?
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal.
What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why have you not investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
How will I get down there? What will you do for me?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nola. Good luck in your efforts.
Okay, you haven't really told me anything else about what the Sunry case.
When you are ready to explore the rack, the sub will have a I wish.
Okay, you're not helpful at all.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
Alright, let's go and deal with the star map. Ooh, it's a fancy sub. Wait, there's only one person seated or one's here. Can I fit all three of you in here? Blub blub, blubba blubba. Submersible can be used to descend to the deep ocean. Research station. Okie doke. Use a submersible. Might as well. Ooh, look at me go. Blah, 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 blah. Are those the weird shark monsters that scare the droid? Or are those something else? Why are those the only things down there? It's the moon pool. Funny enough, I don't see a moon. I do see a pool. A moon pool. Alright, let's find out why everyone died. Is this going to turn into a horror? Okie dokie. Claga.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
Why? What happened? Who are you? What's going? Wait, who? I'm sick. Calm yourself. Calm yourself down. Why? What happened?
No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
Is that Voyager? Selkath? Whatever his name is? I'm not going anywhere. I have to find the star map. What happened here?
The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
The Selkath?
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
Okie dokie. I have to get into the station. You sniveling worm, you're just food for the Selkath. I have to get into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
Tough, I need to open it. I have no choice.
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
All right, just hang out here and I'll do what I gotta do. What's in this? Yes. An antidote. Are they gonna poison me? Are you a Firaxis shark? You're kind of weird looking. Did he like double lock the doors? Maybe we should go to the console first. Foot locker? Or like a 3-foot locker. Maybe a 2-foot, I don't know. Do they even know what feet are? Slice the computer, 1 spike. Uh-oh. Use central storage room. Show me the room. Alright, Selkath have gone crazy. Send gas into the room, 1 spike. Yeah. Switching security camera. Alright. There's 4 I don't have to deal with. Nice. Alright, west storage room. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well they don't look like they're going too crazy. They're marching around though. Gas in the room. Alright, East hallway B. Oh, those guys are super easy to kill. And you, south hallway. Okay. Security room. 6 spikes. Yeah, I should probably actually, Come on, activate. There you go. Alright. I have 3 spikes left. Security room, environment, suit, containment. Okay. 3 spikes for download this 3. You know what? No, I don't need that. Alright. Let's go back to this room, see what it does.
You asked for this!
What?
Not that hard to fight these guys when they're at a distance. Okay, let's go to that guy. It's not even an assault or battle droid. He's a patrol droid. He's doing his patrols. Little patrol-y patrols.
I'm here.
Alright, Cart, come back. Door security.
On
security.
Damn.
Alright. How do I miss a door? heck? Why is this door so difficult? This is a very intense door.
Take that!
Oh my god!
I'm here.
Down you go!
Sorry, there's 5. I'm still getting over how difficult that door was to break down. Break it down. What isn't? Ow! Idiots. Oh, Garth leveled up. Garth, you have you have no dexterity. You just like stand in the line of fire and get killed.
I'm here.
Wow, that was a lot faster. Okay, it's very dark in here. Pressure door. Activating airlock control. Continue. Engaging airlock seal. Success. Warning, hostile environment conditions. Environmental suit is advised. Okay. Maybe I should come back with an environmental suit. Come on. The Selkath have gone insane. Wait. Oh, their weapons are reflecting. I thought maybe they were like making their... Alright. I think those are the Selkath that I saw that I didn't think they had gone insane yet. But apparently they had. They're all fighting each other. Okay, cool. Wonder why they were all fighting each other. And the only other ones in their other rooms were not fighting each other. I'm glad they were. I didn't have to take on like 8 of them all at once. But what happened in this place? What's going on? Scientist memo. Let's read it. In response to those fraction sharks outside, I managed to whip up a little something in one of the workrooms. This is a sonic emitter, which should scare them off. The sound seems to work a lot better underwater than through the air. And if you fix it on the outside of an envirosuit, just push the button every time they get near, and you'll have no problems. So I was just wondering, when am I going to get that raise? Kyle Jordan. All right, cool. Well, now when I get a pressure suit... whimpering locker.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, 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 come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
I'm Stick. I've been sent by the Republic to investigate what's happened here.
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walk and fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
Are you sure you haven't gone insane?
Killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
Come out. We'll protect you from the Selkath. What made the Selkath insane?
No. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry.
If you, why don't you come out? I'll protect you.
No. That's what the others said. Mercenaries like you. But they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy.
But what if I killed the Selkath?
The south part of the base might still be alive, or where the Kolto is. Few fishies there, but many fishies in between the water.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
I'll use the envirosuit later, after I finish investigating the... That is not okay! Okay. That was unexpected.
Let's see what you got.
You know, the sounds they make when they die. The Selkath are actually not very difficult to kill. Is this a Sith guy down here? He looks like a Sith. You know, I didn't actually find a lot of bodies down here. Maybe everyone's in the other place. All right, get an air virus suit. Oh, I have to wear it. Okay. Let's go outside, I guess. Oh my god, I move so freaking slow. Hey, survivor. Did you actually survive, or are you just a dead suit?
Who's there? You're not Selkath, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I'm Stick. The Republic sent us down to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Selkath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Selkath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Selkath. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing in the underwater section of the facility?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Harakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Selkath mutants running around looking for dinner.
I still need to investigate.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Selkath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Why do I feel like it's not going to be safe? My investigation so far has yielded no results. I'm currently in the underwater section of the facility, trying to determine what happened out here. I did meet one survivor. They're in a hurry to get off this place. They've been here for days, so I have no idea how long they've been underwater. But I did locate where the other pressurized suit had gone. However, I have ample oxygen. I have 2 sonic emitter charges. Hopefully that will be sufficient. He's gonna get ate by a shark.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with gas.
Fun! Oh no! Well, I hope that's the only way I have to go. Ah, crap, I only have 2 charges, too. What do I do? Oh, good, I have multiple emitters. I was afraid I would run out. Oh, I have 2 separate ones in my money. I didn't realize I would have, like... I thought I had 2 shots. Okay. Sorry, fish people. I didn't want to kill you. Oh my god, you're supposed to be very aware of these things.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
Wait, what?
60 seconds to complete depressurization. 54 seconds to complete depression.
Activate diversion. Yeah, okay.
No.
No!
Calm down. Everything will be okay. I'm a friend. I'll protect you. You're both safe now.
I'm sorry for what I did.
Yeah, you should be.
I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door.
Good thing I had the spikes.
Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
I forgive you not. I'll kill you later.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Firaxan sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while. Strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
Yeah? You have a lot to answer for.
Look, I'm sorry. I have just been under a lot of strain recently. You know, the whole thing about having my entire research team devoured before my eyes.
Kono, calm down. Don't talk to him like that. We've gone through a lot, and we said we were sorry for the mistake we made.
You almost killed me!
I'm sorry for my actions, but what are you doing here?
I'm on a mission for the Jedi Council to find pieces of a star map. The Republic wants me to find out what happened here.
Well, we're not too clear ourselves just exactly what happened.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxan shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkath started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Turned on you? What did the shark have to do with that?
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the SWKOTOR vent. That might explain a few things too.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to kill it, or fight it, or drive it away. How can you miss something that big living there?
I don't know. It seems impossible, but maybe whatever sort of power it used to drive the Selkath insane masked it from us somehow. Maybe it was lying dormant deeper in the rift.
I think it might live there. Live there because of the SWKOTOR.
Maybe. That would explain more. Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the SWKOTOR. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. But with SWKOTOR as a food source...
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
Oh, great. So what can I do about it?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the SWKOTOR.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
What else could I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Phyraxen drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Phyraxen shark.
What other choice do I have, though?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
How would I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sanguine, a liquid at about 4 million sanguine, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I'll try to destroy the harvesting machine. That just seems really complicated.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
Harming the environment, I should not. Aha! I really wish I moved faster. Access fuel tank pressure control. Fill container pod. Transfer container to injector. Emergency shutdown initiated. Failure. Container pod unstable. Evacuate immediately. Am I gonna evacuate in time? Am I gonna scoot away? When they say evacuate immediately, am I gonna like scoot? Journal entry added. Experience points proceed. Oh wow, that is a big one. Is it a big one or is it just really close? I don't know. We'll find out. Sea Beast! Now that the Kolto harvesting machine has been destroyed, the Great Phyraxen shows no signs of hostility. It allows you to pass. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's what I'm trying to get to. I see it. It's up ahead. Oh, I can probably let go. The star map senses your presence. Another star map is down. Another star map is down. And another one's down. And another one's down. Another star map is down. All right, let's head back. You know, it's interesting they use these English words that I recognize. Probably makes it easier to understand what's going on in the game, but shouldn't they just say the Phyraxens, not just the Phyraxen sharks?
We saw what you did out there on the cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing to do for everyone. That creature, the giant Phyraxen shark, the guardian of the Kolto or whatever it was, seems to have calmed down a lot. It may even be safe to go outside now, but we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for not making a huge mistake.
You're welcome. Are you gonna talk to me?
I saw what happened on the camera, and I can't believe what you did. How could you willfully destroy the Kolto harvesting machinery? That'll set us back years. I'll have you know that when we get back to the surface, I'll have the Republic do a full inquiry into your actions. Now go back to the surface and get the Republic to send a real rescue team down for us.
Maybe. How about I just sabotage the pressure suits and you're stuck down here? Alright, let's get back up to the top and talk to Manarnan and then solve the murder of the mystery. Oh, I wonder if I could have just... No, I actually had to kill them. That had to happen.
At last, my search is over.
Ah, shit.
I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
Yeah? Yeah, how did you get down here?
Do you think those Republic subs are the only way to reach the ocean floor? Malik and Revan found a way down here long before the Rackard station was built. I acquired a ship and followed the same route Revan and my master used on their own journey. Then it was simply a matter of waiting for you to return for the star map.
You're Malik's apprentice? Can't say I'm impressed.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Aw, man. Hey, he leveled up.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yes.
How'd you like that? Right, you asked for this! You asked for this!
And you need?
Let's go!
What?
Oh my god. Darth frickin' Brandon. It's a pain in my butt. Any of your boys want to give me anything before I go freaking back to the surface? God damn, that was hard. Let's get the heck out of here. Where's the guy that was down here? Did he die? Alright, whatever. Oh, he had probably killed by Darth... What's his name? Dark Brandon. I wonder how we all fit in that thing.
You've returned.
Hey.
I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
The Selkath went insane. Your construction woke something.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
A gigantic Phyrexian shark that drove all the Selkath insane.
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen.
Well,
what has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists have survived.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
The harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Possibly. But now I have to murder to go solve. Yeah, just don't talk to your head scientist. He's probably not super happy with me. But it's also important that I didn't destroy the entire environment and I didn't completely obliterate Kolto. I mean, you're still going to have access to it. What's going on? What do you want? Stop! Human! What did I do now? You have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Rackard Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended to the Rackard Rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we will be forced to take you by force. Oh my god! Every little thing I do! Oh, very well, I will come peacefully. God damn it. But if they can do that, the whole system could... Silence! This is not for outsiders to hear. God, you're as bad as the Wookiees. Well, human, you find yourself in a most difficult situation. The Harakar Rift is the most precious resource on Manan, and anything that threatens it, or the Kolto it produces, threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, and our way of life. Well, you're lucky I almost killed all of you. As much as we may admire your republic, and your order in particular, I believe that you'll have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the Harakar Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be very grave indeed. What have you done to the rift? The Sith were trying to collapse the Harakar Rift. The explosions were at the research station both our governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? Uh-oh. It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot silence. That's a lot to say just for the word silence. What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosions? I did, kind of. The machinery had woken up a giant Faraxan shark. A giant Faraxan? Could it be... Megalodraxan? Impossible. It is only a legend. No, I saw it. I hope these little machines have cameras. But she said she killed it, didn't she? You killed the shark, human? No. I didn't kill the shark. I destroyed the machinery to save it. The progenitor, it must have been... Be quiet. That is merely a myth and not fit for our outsiders to hear. But if it was the Lifebringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. What does it mean? If it always laired there, then perhaps the Kolto... Enough, off-worlders are not to hear of such things. What you goddamn... But she said she saved it. She destroyed the harvester to save it. Indeed, this casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and what we must do in response. This court will adjourn while we deliberate. Expecting that to happen. We have reviewed your actions and the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Faraxan, which we believe is a source of our Kolto, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. This trial is now over. Oh my god. Dun dun. These are the trials and tribulations. I still have to help out Sunry. So your arbiter in the Sunry lost a murder case, and I hope you are as impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You offloaders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it that I can do for you now? I'm here to, I want to begin Sunry's trial now. Are you certain, human? Once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped, and once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the Arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's begin the trial. Are you deaf flipper head? No, I'll just get to the trial. Very well, human. I shall advise the court, and we will begin immediately. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Let the record show that the trial of Sunry versus the Otto City Authority has commenced. Presiding are judges Selkath, Josa, Naleshakan, Kota, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry and the death of Sith Ilasa. Representing Sunry in this defense is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? I will find Sunry innocent. That remains to be seen. Yeah, well, you said any opening statements. Acting as a prosecutor for the Otto City Authority is an impartial observer from the Sith Empire. An impartial?
It is an honor to see justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. The first matter of business is the presentation of a sworn testimony by the proprietor, Ignis, of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is the testimony you wish to give us?
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Know your place, Sith. This is important evidence. The court will keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. We will now begin by calling forth the witnesses to the crime and taking their testimony. After each witness has given their testimony and you have cross-examined them, you may ask the presiding judges for their opinions on the current state of the case. This is a special privilege given by Manan law only to the defendant, so use it wisely. The first witness is Firith. The prosecution will question the witness first.
You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Do not undermine the witness. Objection, Your Honors. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your questions and do it promptly.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Ilasa was fired.
A very pertinent point, prosecutor. It is now the defense's turn to cross-examine the witness. Did you actually see the murder happen? Was the medals left in the crime scene not a little too obvious? Lhasa is a dark Jedi, isn't she? Lhasa is a dark Jedi, isn't she? I mean, most of these are kind of opinion.
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
No, this piece of evidence is very important. It establishes the character of Ilasa and perhaps her intent in dealing with Sunry. Do you have additional questions? Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Your point is well taken, Arbiter. Yes, good. Do I have additional questions? I mean, you asked me about the medal, but I think I should have what's his name respond to it. He doesn't know anything about that. I mean, he saw him do it, but no further questions. Can I call witnesses back? Very well. Would you like to use this opportunity to poll the judges? No? Not yet. Since the defense has no further questions, we will call out the second witness, the Rhodian, Glupor. The prosecution may question the witness.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Yes, Glupor sees Sunry running down the hallway, and when Glupor look in room, Sith woman dead on floor.
This is clear then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith, perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness now. I think I ask all the questions now, right? Isn't the metal the crime scene too obvious a clue? Did you really think a cripple could... Did you plant the metal on Elassa? Well, I think I already know that. So, I think, Although I should probably lead up to that? Obvious clue. Glupor not know. Why anyone leave things in someone else's room? Glupor just think these things happen. It is just odd. Yes, odd indeed. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Yeah. Did you plant the metal on Elassa? Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
The prosecution will be silent. What is it you wish to say, Glupor? Glupor paid by Sith to plant that metal. Oh my god.
Lies! Slander! I object!
You are certain of this, Glupor? Glupor certain. This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? I don't know. Did you see Sunry kill Elassa? Glupor not see Sunry really hurt Sith, but Glupor did see Sunry leaving room with dead Sith in it. An important distinction, Arbiter. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? No. I have no additional questions. Would you like to poll the judges at this time? Do I have any more? I guess, who else was in? No? No, I don't think so. No. If the defense has no more questions, the court will call Elora, Sunry's wife. I don't know why she's relevant to the case.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elassa.
A supposition for now, prosecutor. Does the defense have any questions for the witness? Whoa, I can do number 2. Was it true your husband was having an affair with Elassa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent. You have already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
That is very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. You have any more questions, Arbiter? Sunry was a cripple. Could he have killed Elassa? Sunry was a Republic warrior, wasn't he? I mean, that's established. Everybody knows that. Yeah, I guess.
He was a good man, but his injuries pained him terribly. But he always held on, always persevered. I don't think he could have beaten her or anything like that. But a blaster? I just don't know.
Sunry seems fully capable to me, but it seems unlikely that he would choose to do such a thing. Do you have any more questions, Arbiter? No. Yeah, we already know that he's a war hero. That's not like any additional new information. I have no additional questions. Will you use this opportunity to poll the judges? No, I don't need to poll the judges. No. No, I'm good. Does the prosecution have any remaining witnesses to call forth?
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors.
Very well.
Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elassa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elassa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. Do you have any questions to ask the accused, Arbiter? You're going there to end the affair. Would the Sith object? Yeah, I think... Oh, yeah, maybe goat the Sith into this one.
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
Be silent, prosecutor. This is a valuable point that lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. Is there anything else you asked the accused? No, I have no further. Gloop already mentioned that you left it there. I have no additional questions. Will you use this opportunity to poll the judges? No, I don't think so. Normally you don't do that. The witnesses have all been called forward and questioned by both prosecution and defense. The prosecution will now present its summary of the pertinent facts of the case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Indeed. And your closing statements, Arbiter? Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her. Elassa was a spy, and the Sith are framing Sunry. The Sith are obviously evil. No one actually witnessed the murder. Sunry was... I mean, this is the only fact. I mean, these ones they haven't been established. Arguments are complete. Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her.
The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
Your time for arguments has passed, and you would do well to remember that. The Arbiter's argument does bring up a valid point. Is there anything else you would state? No one actually witnessed the murder. Yeah. Truth.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
If you speak out of turn again, you will be forcibly ejected from the court. The Arbiter speaks truth. Is there another point you would make? Nope, that's it. Nobody saw it. And you went there to do that. then the court will now deliberate amongst ourselves. This court hereby finds Sunry innocent of the murder of the Sith Elasa. Oh wow, then who killed her? In addition, this court finds the Sith Empire guilty of conspiracy and obstruction of justice.
Your Honors, no!
Silence! The Sith Empire is hereby forced to subsidize a portion of Republic purchases on Manan for a period of the next solar year. The verdict has been delivered, and this trial is now over. That's it?
I knew you wouldn't let the Republic down.
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora, thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Okie dokie. That's it, 500 experience is all I got. Ooh, I leveled up again, twice this episode, nice. All right, well, we saved Sunry from murder or jail or whatever his punishment could have been. Most likely death. Selkaths really like death. We saved the Selkath. We saved the Selkaths, giant shark progenitor thingy from death by destroying the facility. Unfortunately, the Republic's not going to be happy with that. But maybe the Selkath will be amenable to giving us a better deal. I don't know. Man, hurting the Sith with the Kolto situation. So who knows? We also killed Dark Brandon, or Bendon, or Bernard, or whatever his name was. That was quite the difficult fight. But he was defeated, so that's good. Make sure you subscribe so you know what happens next time, and we continue the journey through Knights of the Old Republic in the search for the star maps to stop Malik and his apprentices, I guess? Give a like if you're having fun or you're enjoying what's happening so far, and leave a comment about your thoughts, ideas, and anything else that you wish to add on, or what you would have done differently, or what I may have missed. And don't forget to keep everything away from spoilers, as I don't know how this game or what happens or any big reveals or changes or anything else that might happen, and anyone else that is seeing this game for the first time. And be sure to stay tuned for this epic drama of adventure and exploration. Bye.